Hello, I'm Dr. Greg Neal, Senior Pastor of Grace United Methodist Church in Des Moines, Iowa. The Apostle Paul struggled with a plaguing sense of inadequacy. You see, before becoming a Christian himself, he had been a persecutor of Christians. He had sought them out to arrest them. He had tried to stamp out the Jesus movement, and that past bothered him. He struggled with guilt because of the harm that he had done to so many people. Moreover, other Christians, people whom he had hurt, just wouldn't let him move on from that past. They kept bringing it up again and again and again, telling those whom he had introduced to the Christian faith that they really couldn't trust him because he had once persecuted the church. So bad were their taunts, their persistence in trying to undermine his ministry, and so deep was his inner sense of guilt because of it all, that it felt like a thorn in his flesh, constantly irritating him and refusing to go away. He asked Jesus in prayer to take away the pain, the guilt, the thorn of those who bothered him about it, and of his own inner voice saying that he could never, ever make up for the harm that he had done. Jesus' response to him is one that we need to hear too. My grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. We all have things in our past, things about us, things that we have done or thought or believed that plague us to this very day. What perceived weaknesses in your life might God use to strengthen and advance the good news of God's love for others? How can we hear God speaking to us words of peace and hope? And how can we allow God's grace to so move through us that even despite of everything else, we know that God's love is enough for us? We will be exploring these and other questions this Sunday at Grace United Methodist Church. You are invited to join us for fellowship and worship, where the unlimited and unending love of God is truly sufficient for us all. Worship begins at 10:15 a.m. U.S. Central Time, both in person and online. Until then, may God's grace be with you.